Hi, third grade. Today we're going to look at the bonus unit, week 1, day 3. So let's get started with our drill sounds warm up. Repeat after me. A wash ah. A squash ah. A Alaska E me e. I hi I. A animal. There I go again. I animal or I. I champion e. O home o. Oh no oh. You mule you. You rule you. You pupil you. You flew you. Why cry I? And why baby e. Nice work. All right, let's quickly review our R controlled vowels. A R car R. O R horn or. E R her. I R bird and you are burn Great. Okay, next we're going to take a look at these 3 nonsense words that I have built on the screen here. Take a look at them. Think of what kind of syllable it is. So how would you pronounce the word? Okay, ready? What's the word here? Schrabe. Right. How did you know it was schrabe? Right. Hopefully you realize that it has a vowel consonant E pattern, and you should be experts now in level 3 Fundations at this point halfway through the year that yes, when you have a vowel consonant E, this vowel is long, this vowel is silent E in the end. Okay. What about this word in the middle? Take a look and see what's different. This is no longer a vowel-E word, is it? Take a look at the vowel. Is it closed in? It's closed, so what does that tell you about this vowel? It's short. Now you should be able to use your knowledge of the words to read it. What is it? Shrab. Right. Okay, look in the last one. Now it's different again. Is this vowel closed in now? Does it have something after it to close it? It's open. So we know in a normal open syllable, the vowel is long. So how would we read this word? Shrey. Very good. Okay, so real quick, before I erase and give you a new one, I'll touch one with my marker or with my pointer and you read it. Ready? Go. Shrabe. Go. Shrab. Good. Go. Shrey. Right. Excellent. Okay, now look at the screen again and you should see 3 different nonsense words. All right. Take a look again, think in your head about the pattern and how that would say, how you would pronounce it. Ready? What is it? Quine. Right. How'd you know it was quine again? This is a what pattern? Vowel, consonant, E. You're right. We're going to move faster now. You should be experts. Long vowel, silent E. How about the middle one here? Now we don't have the E, so it's not a vowel-E. It's a closed short vowel. How do we say it? Go. Quin. Right. And then this one is not closed because there's nothing closing it in. It's open, so it's long. And what's the word? Quai. Good. All right, so I'll touch and point. You read it. Ready? First one, go. Quine. Second one, quin. Right. Third one, quai. All right, great practice with those nonsense words. Okay, behind me, I have an array of words. I have no, I don't have 5 rows this time. I have, 4 rows of 3 in each row. So how many total words? A 4 by 3 array is 12 or a dozen words. Notice that these are not real words. They are nonsense words. The first thing we're going to do is I'll point. You try to say the word and pronounce it, and then I'll say it so you can check to see if you're right. And then we'll worry about marking them up later. But to start, I'll point, try it, say it with me. Breck. Try it. Say it with me. Slee. Try it. Say it with me. Breep. Next row. Try it. Say it. Flown. Try it. Say it. Stow. Try it. Say it. Storm. Good. This row. Try it. Say it. Shrip. Try it. Say it. Shripe. Try it. Say it. Shry. Good job. Okay, last row. Try it. Say it. Strew. Try it. Say it. Grued. Try it. Say it. Chun. Excellent. All right, so when you're at home, I want you to be looking at these and think, which ones can I mark as an open syllable? Can you count? See if you can spy how many can you count that are open syllables? I think I may have found 4 open syllables. Do you agree with me? I'm double checking myself. I found 4 again. So top row, any open? Which one? Slee. Right. So we're going to mark it and put a long vowel macron. How about the second word? Second row, I'm sorry. Any open syllables? Which one? Stow, right? Open, macron. This row? Which one? Shry, right? Open. Last row? Good. Strew. Open syllable, macron. Excellent. Okay, the next thing I'm going to have you hunt for are vowel consonant E syllables, or vowel V-E, as we like to call them. How many do you see? I spy 4 again. Do you agree with me? Okay, top row, which one? Vowel-E. Breep, right. So we're going to label it. And this is long vowel, and I'm just going to do this because then I won't have to erase the whole thing when I need to recycle these words. Okay, what about in the second row? Which one's vowel-E? Flown, good. Vowel-E, macron, silent E. Good. This row? Shripe, right. Vowel-E, macron, silent E, cross off. And the bottom row? Grued, right. Vowel-E, macron, silent E, cross off. Okay, and the last one that we need to find is which one? Closed. And I think, are there only 4 left? And are they all closed? Yeah, so just remember, you scoop it, mark it with a C, and closed syllables have the short vowel, so we put the brev or the breve, however you say it. Closed brev for storm, for breck, for, what's this one? Right, shrip. And the last one is chun. Very, very good. All right, good practice, 3rd grade. Okay, 3rd grade. Next, we're going to learn our new concept for today. We've been talking about closed syllable prefixes, but I think you can tell already by my screen that she's going to get into the open syllable prefixes next. So here we go.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to the bonus unit. And today we're going to talk about some new concepts that are taught on day 3 of the bonus unit for level 3. So for today, you're going to need some letter tile boards. So something where you can move letters around. So we're going to be building some words and prefixes on there. So if you can pause and get that, that would be great. And if you have a student notebook, that would be handy too. It has the castle on the front. If you have that, that would be great. If not, don't worry about it. Okay, so we've been talking about prefixes, and we know that prefixes help us. They always come in the beginning of words. They're not suffixes. They just come in the beginning, and they help us know the meaning of words, as well as the spelling sometimes too. So these are some we've done with closed syllables, and we've talked about these for the last 2 days of the bonus unit. So let's go ahead and just read some of these. X, non, miss, un, sub, trans, ill, im, in, em, con, en, dis. Good. Today, we're going to be talking about open syllable prefixes. So there again are some open syllable prefixes instead of closed syllable. You can see it's got one vowel, nothing closing in that syllable there. So it makes the vowel the long sound. So let's go over some of these. You can see I drew the line here to show that this is a prefix, and there's going to be a word that comes after this, or something, another syllable that's going to come after this to help us know what that word means and what the prefix is here. So let's go ahead and read some of these. Re, pro, e, just sometimes the letter E can be a prefix. D, pre, and back to re again. So those are some of our open syllable prefixes. They're some of the most common in our language. And I have put up here the definition of those. These are in your student notebook on the page that has the common prefixes, which is page 42. Over on this side is some information about open syllable prefixes and the meaning for those. Another place might be in the home support pack. If that came home, there is some information in there about the meaning of some of these prefixes. So let's go ahead over and look at some of these prefixes. I have a word up here, fill, correct? If I put re in front of it, re, if we look, re means again. So to refill, like you refill your glass, you fill it up again. It was already once and it was empty, now you refill it again. Or you refill your gas tank, right? You fill it up again. Great. So let's try another word. Here's a word, make, right? And if I put re in front of that, the suffix re again, remake means you make something again. You made it, maybe it fell apart, you have to remake it, okay? So you make it again. Let's try one more. Let's try this word, plan. And if I put pre in front of it, pre means before. So pre-plan means you plan on something before it happens. So your teachers often pre-plan for the day. They plan ahead of what's going to happen that day. If you're going to have a party or something, you pre-plan for it. You get ready for what kind of things might happen for that. So you get ready before by pre-planning. So this is where these suffixes, these prefixes, they're not suffixes, they're prefixes, can be very handy in helping us know the meaning. And here we have D means opposite. The letter E as a prefix means out of or away. Pre means before. Pro means in favor of or move forward. And re means again. Okay, so let's get out our magnetic letter boards and we'll practice spelling a few of these. These down. All right, you have your boards. I will say one of these prefixes. These prefixes, I'm going to say the prefix, you repeat after me, and I want you to pull down the letters to spell that prefix. Are you ready? These are pretty short, easy ones. Remember, they have that long vowel sound because they're open syllables. Everyone say pre. Good. And how would you spell pre? Here. Good. Pre would be P-R-E. That's one of our prefixes, pre. Spell it back, P-R-E. Let's try pro. Say it, pro. Good. Pull it down. If you need to tap it, go ahead. O. Remember, these are our open syllables. I hear the long vowel sound. P-R-O. Good. P-R-O. Let's try D. D. D-E. Even though it sounds like just the letter D, the sounds we hear are D-E. D. All right, I'll spell that back. And let's try one of our closed syllable ones. Let's try un. Repeat, un. Remember, this is a closed syllable, n. I hear the short vowel, and it's closed in by that consonant. N. U-N. Good job. All right, let's just spell a few up here. I will spell on this board, and you can try it on your magnetic board if you'd like. Let's try the word reprint. Reprint means you print it again. You printed it once, maybe you need to reprint it. Reprint. Let's break it down. I can put some of my syllable frames up here to help us. Reprint. Re would be, this down. Re, R-E. You can pull your letters down. Print. P-R-I-N-T. Good, check your work. Reprint. R-E-P-R-I-N-T. So there's our whole word, reprint. Here's our prefix, R-E, means to print again. All right, let's try another one. Let's try the word pre-shrunk. Say it, pre-shrunk. When you have fabric or a new shirt, if you wash it, it might shrink in the washer. Sometimes you buy things that are pre-shrunk, means it was shrunk before you even bought it, so that it won't shrink in your own dryer. Pre-shrunk, pre-shrunk, pre, P-R-E, good. Shrunk, S-H-R, and our U-N-K. Good, let's read it, check it. Pre-shrunk. Make sure you spelled it, P-R-E-S-H-R-U-N-K. Pre-shrunk. Great. Let's try one more. Say unkind, 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 un, that's one of our closed syllable prefixes, right? And then kind, with our closed syllable exception in that word. Unkind, U-N-K-I-N-D. Scoop it, unkind. Great job. And remember, means not. So if you're unkind, it means you are not kind. All right, thanks for practicing with me today with all these prefixes. We now know open and closed prefixes that we can have in the beginning of words, and it helps us with our reading and our spelling. See you soon. Thank you.
The last thing we need to do for today's Fundations lesson is add something on our common prefixes page inside of our student notebook. So get your student notebook out and turn to page 42. They have for us an example of a closed syllable prefix, and they have what word down here? Non-stop. We're going to add an example beside that with our pencils. So could you please add the word dislike? Dislike. Right beside unkind. Okay, hopefully you spelled dislike, D-I-S for the prefix, and L-I-K-E for the base word, dislike. Now they want you to scoop it, dislike, and mark it. What kind of syllable is dis? Closed with a brev, short vowel. What kind of syllable, though, is like? right, vowel-e, and you know how to mark those, I hope, by now. All right, check and see how you did with dislike. And hopefully you made room beside dislike because they also want us to add another one with a closed syllable prefix. And that word is unkind. Say it. Unkind. Hopefully you are never unkind to people. Okay, how did you spell it? UN for your prefix, and then KIND for kind, the base word. All right, go ahead and scoop it. Unkind. Un is close. That's why it's in that row. Kind is also closed, but it's a closed syllable what? Exception. Do you remember IND? It's an exception because that I is actually making the long vowel sound, right? Whew, that's a good review there. Okay, third grade. Now that is officially all for today. I will see you next time. Great work.